I know it sounds dirty, but you can't win with everybody. It's the truth. It's like when I go play 5-on-5, I realize like, bro, I can't win with everybody. You know?
No matter how good your intentions are.
Can't win with everybody. It just won't happen. What's going on, y'all? It's Coach Williz, and once again, we're back. This is the Be Eazy Show. We're bringing topics to you every single episode, helping you live your life easier. That's the plan and the mission of the podcast. Whatever platform that you are listening to this on, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube, if you could like, comment, subscribe, but do not let me run too far without saying, hey, if you are on Spotify, I just got news that Spotify is the #1 platform for podcasts. They're above Apple Podcasts and YouTube. So if you are on Spotify, man, do not hesitate to comment on the post, or I guess not the post, comment on the page and tell us what you think about it. Leave a 5-star rating. Do not forget to do that. And do not forget to share it with somebody. Plus, most of our analytics come from Spotify. That's another thing too.
I don't think you can leave comments on Spotify.
How does it work? I got Apple Podcasts, so.
Because Spotify.
Yeah.
I don't believe that there's any way to leave a comment or rating. Mm-hmm. To my knowledge, no, there isn't. So,
okay. Well,
but still listen if you have Spotify.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you don't have Spotify, Apple Podcasts is the next one.
Yeah.
Because if you do rate it 5 stars, that boosts us up the algorithm.
Oh yeah,
it is much appreciated.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, man, do not forget to share it with somebody. We've had several guests on here now talk about how important word of mouth is and how important like word of mouth marketing is. So don't forget to share it with somebody and tell them something positive that you like about the episode. So once again, like I said, I'm Coach Williz. As always, man, we got Zyler on this joint with us.
How you doing?
You know, so let's go ahead and roll right into it, man. Zyler, tell the people about your week.
Got the boot off.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I see you.
It's cool. I still gotta get an MRI next week. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that's good news. Yeah, man.
I mean, you look like you was moving mobile.
Because I can move just fine, but I'm wondering that I need better support shoes. Because I was looking at it earlier, I was like, man, my foot looks kind of swollen. You came over here in
Vans today, didn't you?
Bro, that's all I got. But yeah, man, my foot's doing all right, man.
That's good. I'm glad to see you back mobile, you know?
Yeah, I'm taking it easy.
You know?
I gotta
get what these doctors say.
I finally...
What's a doctor?
PhD.
PhD. Pothole diggers, man.
These are money hungry.
Oh yeah, man. They ain't doing nothing for us at all.
But I'm gonna take it easy.
I'm waiting for the doctors.
I'm waiting for the MRI. Get the results in. If I need to get surgery, we get surgery. If not, I start my own little personal physical therapy.
We praying against surgery.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
But I finally got a heavy bag. Super excited. Got it hung up and everything.
What brand is it?
Everlast.
Okay.
I got it off Marketplace. Mom's found it. I got a whole heavy bag, like 70-something pounds for $35.
What?
$35.
Me.
And he was out on my side of town.
Oh, shout out to the online garage sale.
Shout out to that, man. And Mom's, because she found it for me.
Oh, yeah, that's a big win.
But yeah, hung it, bro.
Came with the sticking to the wall and everything?
Yeah, it came with a little mount to go and everything. Chain, whole thing.
You in the game, man.
I didn't even want to hang it in the ceiling, but I was like, man, if it already came with it.
Yeah.
The mounts that you got to put in the wall, like $50. I'm like,
we'll work with what we got.
You hear me?
Yeah, we'll work with what we got.
Bro, I put so many holes in my ceiling. Bro, I couldn't find the stud.
Yeah. Why don't you just use
I have a stud finder, but I didn't think... I was looking for a stud that ran, they were vertical in horizontal rows.
Yeah.
But they were horizontal. So I couldn't find the stud because I wasn't looking correctly. I was looking for one like to be going boom, 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 but they were going like that. So, bro, when I tell you I put so many holes in my ceiling, because I didn't have a nail. So I was like, man, this is going up today.
Yeah.
This is going up today. I'll take care of the rest later. But holes all in the ceiling. I don't even know if my ceiling got asbestos in it. I'm just... It was going. It was going up. It was going up, and it's up too. That mug is nice and proper.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But it's kind of teasing me because it's a heavy bag that I can't kick.
Was they just screws or was they like nuts?
No, it was screws. What are you talking about?
Like how big around was it?
You think I was just screwing in the screws in the ceiling?
Like what was you using?
No, just like a drill bit.
Oh, okay.
They small holes, man. They ain't big holes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
like I had to, drill in.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah.
So it's still holes in the ceiling.
Yeah.
But it ain't crazy.
Oh yeah.
It ain't crazy. But yeah, week was cool. I've reset. Let's just say I've definitely reset on like refocusing on what I need to do as far as what's the goals here, which is martial arts podcast. This isn't in order. A martial arts podcast, Spanish, writing. Those are the things I focus on, and nothing else, because the boot made me get comfortable. Yeah. Like, oh, I can't get up and go train. So, like I was telling you, like one thing getting ripped out of my schedule, it'll mess everything up.
Oh, for sure.
So martial arts ripped out of my schedule.
Yeah.
Let me sit up and watch TV.
You know, I deserve it.
Like, yeah, I'm shooting the podcast all the time. I'm editing audio. I'm writing stories. I'm getting my stories done.
Finding locations for sets, doing it all.
We doing things. Let me sit down.
Let me kick the feet up.
Yeah, bro. Watching seasons of shows. Running to knock down the season of The Blacklist, bro. I'm watching New Girl. I'm watching anime. I'm just knocking down, eating ice cream, getting out of shape. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I wanted to get out of the dang boot. Because I had to realize, like, bro, I
gotta get back to it.
I'm on Reddit just chilling. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Looking at myself on the couch, disgusted.
Who are you?
Yeah, man.
Who are you?
Slap yourself in the face, like, man, come on.
This ain't you, man.
Yeah,
get up.
Because like everything's getting done. Bills are paid. Homework's done. We're doing well on the podcast. We're consistent. And mind you, I'm still writing. I never stopped writing. But I just feel like I have more to give. Yeah. Because once you kind of add up all that time, I done wasted hours. I mean, I could have just been doing some extra writing.
Still go to sleep at night like, I did done a lot today, man. I did
Exactly.
Put in a long day.
But I had to kind of think of it in a situation earlier. I am still doing a lot, but I know I could be doing much more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because if I compared it to if I just went home, we're not doing a podcast. We don't do no martial arts. We don't do no Spanish. We don't do no homework.
Yeah. You still going above and beyond.
Yeah, but I still know there's way more left on the table. So it's like, okay, let's reset, refocus. I got to do that at least once a month. So I'll find myself just out here wilding. So it's very important for me to do that.
So
tell us about your week, man.
All right, man. But first, answer this question. I'll get to my week. So what's your restarting process? Like you said, you do this once a month, or like, could it happen like earlier than that? Or
it's usually once. It doesn't take very long for me to get disgusted on I don't like being lazy.
Yeah,
I
like
when
you
being
find yourself slipping.
Yeah, and it sometimes like sometimes I got to learn to give myself some grace because last year I was slipping for a whole year. Yeah, but I think that 2020
on the road.
2020, man, I'm gonna give myself a justifiable that's a pass because bro, 2020 was my God. But right now, I just had to kind of really dive in because I'm very big on self-reflection. And I'm very honest with myself. So I was kind of like doing my stories and studying. I finally found like a YouTuber that I really, really like, and I'm studying her work. And I think, oh man, now I have a mentor I can kind of model what I want to do, how I want to do it, and kind of pull in different things. I've also realized that I can't tell people what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't like that. Because people think I said I wanted to do a short film. I still want to, but now people are like, he said he's going to do a short film. Like, nah, I am. Yeah. But I want to do it in your time frame. Exactly. But when I'm telling people that, it makes me feel like, okay, I'm going to do things at their pace. But anyway, to get back on the topic of catching myself, it's just real big on self-reflection. Like, okay, you right in the middle of the act. What's up? Did it freeze again?
Nah, I thought of this thing, man. Like, man, when you working in fast food restaurants, bro, and you ain't got them non-slips on. Have you ever done that?
Nah, man.
For real?
They will send you home. Canes didn't play that.
Oh no, not where I was at. Not where I was at, bro. I used to wear Air Maxes up there.
But what does that have to do?
When we was talking about slipping and catching, slipping and catching yourself. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like 9 slips in the kitchen, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But nah, Canes didn't play that.
Oh.
I had the little van dads, little non-slip vans.
Yeah. They used to tell me though all the time.
Couldn't stand it. They was just sending you home.
I'm talking about, bro. I was a server. I was carrying people's trash.
Did you never slip?
I slipped a few times. Not like I was on the ground. I never hit the ground. But yeah, I did slip a few times.
You too fly to hit the ground.
Oh yeah, for sure. I did drop some plates though. I did drop some plates. It happened a few times. I'm talking about whole meal.
Bro, you know how mad I'd be? Bro, like, look at him. He got on Air Maxes.
Bro, did I ever tell you
Where's your manager?
Did I ever tell you the time I dropped the whole tray on the old lady? Yes,
what?
Bro. Yes. I still remember, like, we're going to talk about how you slipping, but I got to tell this. So I brought the tray out there, bro. I'm talking about the whole thing. I had it, and they was sitting, like, when you came out the kitchen, it was like this long walkway that you had to walk down to get to the table because it was like a 6-top.
Yeah.
And I bring her in their food, bro. I got this whole thing on the tray, and I walk it out, and there's like this little stand, like this bench, and it's like this little tabletop on top of the bench where you can set stuff down. You're not supposed to set a whole tray on it though. Just like a little small stuff, you know, maybe a few drinks, maybe one plate, nothing that you can like take your eyes off.
This is a lady that you're not even delivering her food,
bro.
It's not even her food.
She just walked into the restaurant.
Oh no.
She just walked in, and it was a big family. Like she was a part of this big family, and she the grandma of the family. They sit her down at the bench, like, hey grandma, you know, sit down.
Sit down.
You
Take a load off.
Yeah, sit down, bro. So it's this tray. I think it's like maybe 6 plates on the tray, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe like 4, whatever, how many, but it's like, let's say 4, 2 on this side, 2 on the other end, and some drinks. Okay. I take the drinks off first. The thing is still holding balance, right? It's 2 on this side, and it's like right here in the middle is where I set the tray down where the little bench is above it.
Yeah.
And I take the 2 plates off on I didn't think it out. I just took the 2 plates off one side. That thing flipped over, bro. And I remember one, somebody had got
it hot?
Oh, it was hot food.
Oh.
It was hot food, bro. And somebody had got what they call them? Quesadillas. So they had got like the guacamole, the salsa, the sour cream.
At least it wasn't fajitas, grandma.
Bro, the guacamole fell right in her lap. I just remember that the guacamole falling in her lap. And she had jumped up. I said, bro. Then the rest of the food was like all on the ground and everything. And they just came up to me, man. And they used to call me broccoli at this place, man. And before I could even get to the back, it was like, broccoli, we already reordered all their food and took off the price for their table. I said, hey, bro. They had already like comped all their food. Then the table that I had spilled the food on, they already said, bro, y'all can eat here for free. It's like, dang, you
just cost the business hundreds. Yeah. Was the lady cool?
Yeah, she was straight, man. They still stayed and ate. They didn't sit in my section, but they stayed and ate.
Boy.
And what was crazy that they didn't sit in my section.
Hopefully they tipped.
I don't know, man. But yeah, it was bad, man. I'm talking about I dropped that tray on that lady. I still remember that, man. At that point, I knew I shouldn't have been serving, but I kept doing it.
Yeah, I thought you was always in the kitchen.
Nah, bro. I was a server. I was a bad server, though. I was terrible. You know? I'm not gonna lie, bro. But I was good at like, my tables always left happy. I'm not gonna say they left hungry, like full, but they left happy. Like I was always cracking jokes on my table. I was easy to talk to and stuff like that. But as far as like perfect service, like
I can't eat,
bro.
Your jokes,
yeah,
son.
I can't eat your jokes.
Sorry,
I would go over there.
Your comedy doesn't fill my stomach. I would go over there
and I would bring them like, they be like, hey man, can I get a refill? Yeah, I bring them about, hey, Dr. Pepper or whatever, and they be like, hey, can I get some barbecue sauce? Yeah, I got you. Walk past their table. Hey man, can I get some barbecue sauce? Yeah, I got you. Hey man, can I get some barbecue sauce? Yeah, I got you.
It's my least favorite person. I'm gonna get up and go to the kitchen.
I'm telling you, bro. I was not a good server, but you know, I made decent money though. You know,
yeah,
I made decent money. So, but all right, man, let's get back into it. I just thought about that. That was slipping from non-slip shoes and everything.
I got you.
You know,
I got you.
Yeah, it was bad. But tell us, like, when you catch yourself slipping, man, how you get yourself back on track?
It's literally like right in the act. I'll be laying on the couch, got my nice little bowl of ice cream, got the laptop on the side, we writing, eating ice cream, watching TV. And I'm just like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's like hitting mini rock bottoms at the house. Yeah. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, eat the ice cream and get to work. Cut the TV off.
Don't tell me you sitting in the living room with the light off, TV flashing on you.
I mean, I got the lamp on. I got a lamp in the corner, you know.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the the TV. It's comfort.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know I'm slipping. Yeah. When I'm comfortable. Mm. I'm like, oh, I'm too comfortable right now. I'm not, you know, kind of a little stimulated, I guess you would say. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at it the other day, I'm tired every day. I don't think I get good sleep. I think my problem is I probably have sleep apnea. I need to get checked. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I wake up tired every day. And I was in the mindset, bro, if you're gonna wake up tired regardless, at least be tired from doing something. Yeah,
you might as well do something.
Because I'll be chilling, because some days, like Fridays, I'll take a Friday off. Mm-hmm. I don't think nothing wrong with taking a day off. But I'll wake up Saturday and tired. Yeah. Because I'm not sleeping good. I was like, okay, if you're gonna wake up tired, you need to make sure you got writing done, set goals. Mm-hmm. And I've learned that I need to set deadlines. I need deadlines. Yeah. Just like we were saying, we need to write stuff down. Mm-hmm. Ain't no deadline on that.
No. You can do it whenever you want.
Exactly. You know so I was slow playing a lot of things. I'll rationalize it like, bro, you're still getting stuff done, but you need to do more.
You need to do more.
More. Set a deadline. Like I have a story that I'm working on. Set a deadline for it. And I'm not going to say what it is, but I set a deadline. Yeah. Because, I'm getting the stories done. I'm getting stories edited. But you could have more stories done. Mm-hmm. You could have the video that you want to do done. Yeah. So that's kind of how I look at it. Whenever I'm getting comfortable, this is when I'm like, okay, it's time to play.
Yeah, you got to check yourself.
It's time to step back in.
You got to check yourself. Yeah. You know?
I don't like being comfortable. That's a big problem with me, like working in the corporate America. Yeah. Because when I was doing tech support, I got so good at my job. Not even like bragging. I was very good at my job. Mm-hmm. But I got very comfortable. And it bums me out. Yeah. Because it's just a routine. That's why I can't work in corporate forever. Yeah. Because you get into a routine and it just drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm not stimulated. So if I feel very comfortable and unstimulated, that's how I know it's time to reset. Mm. It's time to be kind of a little frazzled. But still, I have to learn to make time for my family because my brother calling me and I ain't seen you. Yeah. And I'm busy. Or I was talking to my cousin yesterday, like, well, up at the school. She was like, I don't ever see, like, Yeah. All right, I'm going to make some time.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's important. Because, I mean, even like with me, bro, it'll be times like that I'll work with my head down. I'm just in it. And that's one of the things is that, like, when it comes to, like, resetting, I'll have a trouble resetting because I'm like, bro, I'm like what you said, like, bro, I'm grinding. And even within the grind, like within like with you doing something over and over, like just because, I'm doing this, I'm doing repeating, like, bro, stuff will start to slip and fall apart. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
You got to get your oil changed, man.
But you got to get your oil changed. So it's like you can't just keep running on this thing over and over. You got to retighten the screws and things like that because things will fall apart. And that's like my thing is that I'll give no maintenance to something. I'll just keep going and grinding.
You're going to ride it till the wheels fall off. And that's how you burn out.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, man, and even within something like editing is like I was just looking at that because bro I'm liking, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm liking the way that these Instagram videos is coming out.
Those last few were very nice.
Man, I was appreciate it.
This man's doing it.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm liking the way they're coming out.
I have to get into the habit. I need to start commenting
and
then liking it.
Oh man.
But I'll look at them and I was like, all right, but I need to like comment. Just to get better at it.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
But man, like that's one of the things is like, okay, because for a minute, I was liking the way I was doing it before. I was like, oh, these things looking good, man. But one of the ways I had to restart myself was I got, like what you saying, like a mentor. I got on YouTube. And I was tired of hearing it, man, because it was a minute where I was just watching these YouTube videos. And it's actually this young lady. I say young, but she our age. But this lady on there, and then this other dude, I watched their two videos. Mm-hmm. And they was both saying the same things, you know, like staying consistent, you know, being at it and critiquing your work and things like that. But I was paying attention to the way that their stuff was looking and how they was like editing the stuff. Cause actually both of them was using Premiere. I was like, bro, they ain't using nothing I ain't using.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
we got Creative Cloud.
I was like, bro, we got that stuff. And what I was noticing is that, bro, they was taking full advantage of like most of the, like, not all the apps, but they was taking advantage of the apps they did have. And I'm like, bro, I'm just staying on this, just thinking everything is in this one thing. And
I'm like, I don't need Adobe After Effects.
None of that stuff, man. Like, I've just gotten to the point to where, like, I'm in Photoshop, like, using that, like, really using it. But I had to reset. And it wasn't that I took, like, because I don't want people to think, like, when we say reset, like, bro, take a few weeks off, get yourself regrouped. Nah, I ain't saying that. Like,
you don't. We're doing the opposite.
We're doing the opposite. That's what I'm saying. Like, I figured out, like, okay, bro, what you got going was cool, but now it's time to redo this and figure it out better and get right back to it. So, like, when it came to the videos, I was like, okay, I like the way these things is looking. But here lately, I'm like, oh, I really like the way these things look. And it's because...
And it's going to continue to grow.
Yeah, it's going to continue to get better.
Don't it feel good? Like, I'll find, like, one little new trick for the audio, and I'm like,
oh, bro.
Have you heard the one with Miss Johnson?
No, I haven't heard him yet.
I think this is very nice.
I haven't heard him yet.
I think it's nice. Because in Audition, once you're editing the audio, you can kind of, like, close all those little filters that you did out.
Yeah.
You're like, man, this sounds bad. And it's funny because for a while we were just putting that audio out.
Yeah.
We're not doing that anymore.
Raw. Yeah.
It was very raw audio, but now it's not that anymore. And I get excited because once we get better mics, I'm like, ooh, once we get better mics.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
Bro, I was just watching this interview with Nipsey Hussle, and he was talking about he was recording a song with Hot Boy, or Hit Boy, my bad. He was recording a song with Hit Boy. And he went up there and he was in Hit Boy's studio. And I was listening back to the song, and he was like, hey man, what microphone is you using? And he was like, what platform is you using to record that on? And Nipsey Hussle was like, bro, instantly, as soon as he got back to his studio, he bought that same microphone in that same recording platform, because he was like, he liked the way he sounded on that microphone. Yeah. He's liked the way he sounded on that. And, you know, it was more technical stuff that he said about it too, but I wouldn't know all that. But he was like, yeah, I like the way that stuff sounded. And I was like, when I thought about that, I was like, dang, that's the same thing with our mics. Our mics could, like, if you improve the mics, you're like, oh, you're going to sound more crisp. You're going to get that more authentic. Yeah, you're going to get that more authentic voice into that joint. So, yeah, the little small things like that, bro. And it's like, it's not even, like you said, we're not even slowing down. We just like, okay, look, hey, bro, we did that wrong. Let's fix this and let's get back to it. And, you know, it's just a little small, like, fix. And it's not, it's just.
We're doing it every podcast. We did it today.
Yeah. It's all the time, man. It's all the time. And it's not that you stop and you just like, hey, bro, we need to reset, figure out what we can do to, like, tighten these screws down. Let's get back to it, you know? Because sometimes you, like, to work on the car, bro, you got to stop the car. You know, you can't, like, while you can't change the oil while you're driving down the street. You got to stop the car. Okay, let's fix this problem and then get back to it. So it's the same thing. Like, bro, I had to step back from, like, editing videos and let me watch some way these other people is doing it. Oh, okay, they doing it like this. Oh, they putting, okay. I was like, all right, man, I'll fix that, do it like this, and then we're going to get back to rolling. And got straight back to it. So that was one of the things I was saying, though, like, yeah, resetting is important.
Just notable events from your week, man.
Oh, man.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, my week has actually been smooth. I think it was coming down on Saturday. Normally, I don't watch the game, like, when it comes to, like, OSU. Oklahoma State, not Ohio State, Oklahoma State, the best OSU in the nation. Y'all already know. But I was watching the game, and I think it was like at halftime, bro. These dudes was getting a butt whooped by Baylor, man. I think it was 21-6 at halftime. I said, bro, this is OSU, man.
We've come back for worse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, bro, we just almost got beat last week by OU. For sure we can beat. We already beat Baylor before. For sure we can beat them again. Nah, man, these dudes. It was 21-6, man, going into the half. And then towards the end of the game, actually the end of the game, the fourth quarter, they had the ball with like 30 seconds left. And the game at this point, it was 21-16. So they didn't stop Baylor, and they didn't put some points on the board. All they need is a touchdown, bro. Little 6 points, put them at 22, bro. Psh, they win this game. There's no way Baylor's going to come back and beat them at that point. And these dudes end up, I think it was like third down, man, and they don't get it. Now it's 4th and goal. You got to go for it. You know, there's no way you wouldn't. You got to go for it. And these dudes try to run a little run play on the outside, man, and don't end up getting it. Game over. Baylor rushed the field, you know, and Baylor's moving on. Baylor was like 9th in the country, and they're going to end up moving up. OSU was 5. If they would have won that game, they would have moved up into the top 4, and that would have let them compete for the national championship. But what was hitting me, man, was like, bro, OSU, y'all have this phenomenal season. I'm not discounting them, man. You know, Mike Gundy and everything. And shout out to Mike Gundy. He went to the same high school as us. So, you know, shout out to OSU.
You hitting me with the sports talk. I'm gonna let you roll.
No, it's flowing into something.
Who?
Yeah. Who are these people, man? But like OSU, they had a phenomenal season. Like, if you a real OSU fan, you know, like, bro, for y'all to go 11-2, like, this was a phenomenal season. And y'all beat OU, like, you know. But at the end of the day, just because y'all beat OU and just because y'all went 11-2, that means nothing. You know, because I'm pretty sure the goal at the beginning of the season was not, hey, let's just make a bowl game. Let's just beat OU. Nah, bro, it was to win that joint. Like, why would you be playing not to win it all? You know what I'm saying? Why would you be playing not to be great? And since they didn't finish, because you didn't finish the game, and I know it's easier for me to just say it on the commentary, and I'm not just bashing OSU. I can even say it on my end. It's been times where I didn't finish. And since I didn't finish, it didn't get done. So what I was saying about the smart goals, bro, when I'm going with it. When I was saying about the smart goals is that you remember when I was talking about I think it was last week when I was talking about quitting that job? Mm-hmm. And when I quit that job and I stopped it altogether, one of the things I said was like, bro, at the time I was like, I ain't working for nobody else no more, bro. Entrepreneur all the way.
I was there.
So the way I was gonna become an entrepreneur was writing a book. So, bro, I said, look, I'm going to write a book. I'm gonna get a book done by the end of the year. It was September, and I wrote, you know, however many, I ain't gonna say how many words, but I wrote a book in that time from September all the way up until December before me and Mariah left to go to Florida. And that time frame right there, wrote this book. Now, that's all I said, though, bro. All I said was that I'm going to write a book. I didn't say I was going to edit a book. I didn't say I was going to publish a book. I didn't say I was going to market a book. I didn't say none of that stuff. That's why I'm saying you got to be specific with this stuff, because I didn't say I was doing none of that. All I said was that I'm going to write a book. And I did that. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. But I can never be known as one of the greatest writers of all time because I didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? I didn't finish the process. All I did was just write the book. I didn't get the book edited. I didn't get it published. I didn't market it. I didn't put it out for sale. I didn't promote it. I didn't do none of that stuff. All I did was write it. And since I did not finish, I cannot be great. So a lot of us are starting things. A lot of us are going at tasks and we say that we want to do things. But until you finish, you will never get success. Like I said before, like, go ahead.
It's a little different.
Go ahead.
Well, you writing your book
mm-hmm.
and you editing your book and publishing your book,
mm-hmm.
it's a little different than the whole OSU comparison. Is that what you're trying to make? Let me make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah. No, I brought it on my end because I didn't want to seem like I was bashing OSU.
Absolutely, but
y'all still didn't finish, man.
Okay, I'm not knocking them boys.
Yeah,
but the way they have an obstacle in their way.
Yeah.
They have many obstacles in their way. Well, you saying that you writing a book, you don't have any obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
How can you compare you not finishing the book to them boys?
No.
Losing.
That's why I did start off for sure, man. Like OSU
losing on the CTE battlefield, man.
Yeah, man. Like, bro, y'all had a phenomenal season. I ain't gonna discount that, you know. And like I said, they said some things. I want
to go to OSU, man. I'm offended.
Oh no, man. Like for sure, I'm still an OSU fan for sure. You know,
don't sound like it.
I mean, I sound like an upset fan.
Nah, yeah, I get what you're saying. That of course they didn't set out to. Yeah, let's just make a bowl game this year. They wanted it all.
They wanted it all, and they was playing what I
just don't want things to get lost in semantics.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, but what you saying? Y'all didn't do nothing. It can come off as like, man, y'all ain't nothing.
Yeah,
and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the reason why I say that is because that's why I said like you're not gonna be great in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all still had a phenomenal season.
We're not talking about the people that Michael
we're not
Jordan
talking about the people in
the finals.
No. We're not talking about like when it comes to like those people that played that season, like all the football players that played that season, the coach and everything, they're great. They are great people. But when it comes to that team being like recognized, like bro, this was the greatest team to play at OSU. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to get put in that category unless you finish it all. It's hard for me to get put into the category of this is one of the greatest writers of all time until I write a book. And my obstacle when it came to writing a book was was that I did. I'm not gonna sit there and act like, okay, I done wrote this book. I did go out and search for editors, right? But when it got to the editing process and I started getting like rejected, like, nah, bro, I don't want to edit your book. I don't want to edit your book. And then when I did get somebody to edit my book, they was like, okay, but let's do it like this. So I was like, okay, all right, let's do some of it like that, but I don't want to do all of it like that. And then it was like the constant, like, okay, when I did get somebody to say, okay, look, I like the way you're doing it, but you're going to have to edit this joint, which means after you edit it, you're going to have to write it again. And then when you write it again, get ready to edit it again until it gets done right. You know, and I didn't said that before, until you, like, it doesn't matter if you're doing it, but you got to do it right. So like that was one of the things, is that when I did face that adversity, you know, because I'm not sitting here and act like I'm just the greatest of all time at everything I do. When I did face adversity, this dude said, I know.
Oh no, I didn't even, see, that's semantics.
No, it's cool.
It's semantics.
No,
I was like, I know what you mean.
I know what you mean, yeah, for sure.
Exactly how you can take it. Like,
I know. It's cool, man. But
we ain't the greatest.
We ain't the greatest.
11-2. Hey, I don't know, man.
Bro, I'm not, like I said, bro.
I was watching Jose Aldo. I don't know.
I am an OSU fan, man, for sure. Like orange and black all day. Go Pokes. But it's the thing was that what I was saying is that, like, when I started to face that adversity, when it came to writing that book, as soon as I faced that adversity, I ran from it. You know what I'm saying? And until I'm willing to say, okay, look, I got to go through this adversity and I got to finish while going through this adversity, I'm never going to get to where I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Because they not going to reward me for just writing the book.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you did it, but we didn't get the book published. It's not on the shelf. Nobody is reading this book. Nobody is talking about it.
Bro, so the writing game is it's a cold world for the writers, man.
It is, bro.
It's a cold world.
Oh, yeah.
So I get
the whole process of it, bro. Then on top of it, like, you know how many books is getting published a day? Like, it's...
How many people are just rejected a day?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, bro. It's a cold process. Like, that's one of the things about it. And then I was listening to this thing they was talking about, when it came to podcasts, like, the biggest podcast is because, like, the host, like, they have leverage, you know? Like, they done this, or they done built this brand, or they some big celebrity.
Or they got in early.
Yeah, or they got in early. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm not saying that we just gonna deny the odds, but like, or go against the grain. But for sure, like, we still gonna blow up and we still gonna be great at this thing. And, you know, you ain't gotta be a retired hooper or retired player or, you know what I'm saying, a rapper
just
or all
two
this,
Oklahoma boys.
Just out here making it.
Good old boys.
And staying consistent and dropping gems every single week. But that's the thing about it. Until, like, our podcast will never be noticed as something that's good or great or successful until we finish the process. Like, we can record these joints. Bro, I was thinking about this not too long. I got several recordings on my phone. This was before I ever thought about purchasing a microphone. I ever thought about getting on any podcast platforms. I used to be in my parents' garage, bro. And I used to just put my phone on like this, like, I used to stack up these boxes, you know, when the garage was still a maze. I would stack up these boxes and put the phone right there, like right in front of my face, press the record on the voice memo, and just record a full 30-minute episode of me just out there talking. Like, and I would do that like several days out the week. So like probably like 4 or 5 days out the week, just out there doing it, just recording. And never put none of that stuff out. Like, I got several voice memos on a flash drive on my phone still that I never put out. Probably will never put out. You know, now I do believe in repetition and reps and all that stuff, but
there was some benefit there.
Yeah, if I just stuck at that and was just like, okay, look, I did the work. I did record it. You know what I'm saying? I did go out there and take the time out of my day, out of my week to actually go record this stuff. But until, like, I put out this stuff, it means nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It means nothing. So, and then even like in OSU sense, like, okay, we didn't get the thing that we wanted. And it could be the same thing with us. Like, we drop videos and I'm grateful for all the views we get for sure, but sometimes videos don't hit the way I expect them to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I drop video like, oh, what? I'll be over here editing everything, laughing at the podcast and everything. I'll be like, man, this thing is gold. Put it out. I think it was a bronze. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? And
You're too kind. You're too kind.
That man said, we ain't even got on the platform yet. We ain't even on the podium.
We not there
yet.
yet.
I know. We still got a long ways to go. But it's still like sometimes like I'll make videos and then even like the ones I put out on like Instagram, I'll make them. And I'm like, oh, this is gold.
I'm already knowing.
This is gold right here. And I'm like, man, it didn't go nowhere, you know? And
when it gets frustrating because like, man, we dropping all this good content.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, we want to double dip once we get a little
for sure.
A little more views.
Because like bring them back out.
We have so much content that we're dropping. It's just
that's it. That's it. What they you know, they fall through sometimes.
But it's a process. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing about it, is that's what I'm saying. What you was talking about to get and restart. Reset, my bad. You got to reset. You got to do right there. So I got to go tighten the screws. I got to figure out, okay, where I missed. Okay, I messed up on that. Okay, let me go back through, fix this thing again. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like running myself into the ground, just going and beating at this thing and beating at this thing. And
why is it not working?
Why is it not working? Eventually it's going to crack. Nah, man. Nah, I'll be looking at like, because like my Instagram ain't like that far now where you can still scroll to the bottom and y'all can literally go see the proof like of what the videos looked like before versus what they are now. Like, it's a complete difference. But if I would have stayed at that first model and just kept beating at that, like, it's got to work like this. It's got to work like, nah, man. It's not going to work like that. You got to.
But sometimes I be getting kind of in my feelings because I'll see people, like, posting videos and, like, they're still recording, like, with a little headphone mic.
Man, and they blowing up.
I get so tight over that. I'm like, man.
I already know, man.
This dude is just talking about that. But it's like, all right, cool. Like, I just gotta stay in my lane.
Gotta stay in your lane, man.
It's like, man, this isn't good quality.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. I already know.
But hey, the market decides.
Yeah, I know, man. My shout out to Billy Ocean, man. My brother-in-law. He got this video.
I'm just gonna speed past you. Call this man Billy Ocean.
Yeah, Billy Ocean, man. Yeah. But so. This dude got this video. His name is Billy. That's why, Billy Ocean. What?
I didn't know who you were talking about. Why do you call Billy Ocean? He looks nothing like Billy Ocean.
Nothing like Billy Ocean, man. Nothing at all, man.
Shouts out to Billy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this was the thing. He had this video where I think he was probably in like high school or middle school. He did a backflip in his room, and he did the backflip, and instead of in a room, bro, not like outside, like in an open gym. Nothing. He did it in a room. And instead of like landing the backflip, his feet hit the dresser that he had behind him and smacked the ground, bro. And like it made this whole commotion. I think the dresser had like fell. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Like it was a funny video, get on. And when I say this video like blew, this was like years ago. It blew up, bro. It blew up so big, Snoop Dogg posted it on his Instagram.
Of Billy falling?
Of Billy falling, bro. Yes, it was on Snoop Dogg's Instagram. Like, we tagged Billy in it and everything, and it was like going around in our group chat and stuff like, hey, man, Snoop Dogg posted Billy. Yeah, it's crazy. And so, I look at stuff like that, like, bro. Like,
I would like to see that video.
I'm going to show you it. And stuff like that blows up. It ain't no hate, because Nipsey Hussle said in this interview, he said, bro, you just got to stay in your lane. He said, that's the only lane that ain't got no traffic when you stay in your lane. He was like, everybody else if you try to go fit in with everybody else and be in their lane, you're going to have traffic there. You're going to hit roadblocks. You're going to have to slow down. You're not going to be able to go to them. But if you stay in your lane, it's clear cutting. Like, you can go as fast as you want in your lane. So it's not getting caught up. And I felt that at times, like, bro, like, come on, man. Like,
that's crazy, like how advice is different culturally.
Yeah.
Because that same advice about staying in your lane, I learned that like from fishing.
Yeah.
You never go into, like you said, that man over there catching all the fish. You don't want to go sit in his spot.
Yeah.
I guess we just country.
Mm-hmm.
We country down there.
I know that one. Yeah.
You got to stay in your spot and catch you some fish.
And boy, hey, man, real fishermen do not, hey, I got a spot. That's all they say, man. They will never going to tell you. They'll never tell you where their spot is. So I already know, man.
Yeah. I've been looking for me some spots.
Mm-hmm.
Catch me some catfish.
Oh, man. The bottom feeders of the ocean.
They're not in the ocean.
Yeah.
They're freshwater fish. So get it right. Okay.
My fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man.
My grandma used to tell us all the time, we was like, Grandma, why you make catfish? Them is bottom feeders.
Man, catfish is bomb.
That's what my grandma used to say. Oh, I love catfish. Don't get me wrong. I love catfish.
It's so good.
Oh, man.
Catfish, some bass.
I already know.
Bro, I love me some fresh fish.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, I'm like, man, I need to go fishing.
fry that joint.
I don't have time.
Hit it with the toast.
Toast.
You don't do it with the toast? The white bread?
But it's just bread.
My bad, man. My fault, OG.
Oh, well, with just white bread?
Yeah, just white bread.
For sure.
With the hot sauce?
For sure. We've already talked about that before.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Trying to get Mariah on that, man. Bro, it's
not with it?
Bro, we don't understand, like...
I feel like we've had this conversation before, but we're going to have it again.
Y'all
gonna listen.
Y'all going to listen, for sure. Bro, I don't think we understand, like, even like me. Like, sometimes I don't understand. Because I'm like, Mariah, you didn't grow up doing that? She's like, no. Bro, she grew up
I used to run through half a loaf of white bread.
Easy, bro.
Half a loaf.
Bro, did you ever go to...
hot sauce.
Oh, bro.
Fish Sammy's all day.
Bro, did you ever go to Bob's?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that was a catfish spot on the east side. Yeah.
Wait, where was it now?
It was on Kelly and 36 and Kelly.
36 and Kelly.
Bob's.
No, I don't know, man. I used to go.
It was good that you didn't go to Bob's, man.
I used to go to one by Prince Hall.
Nah, I didn't go over
You
there.
didn't go to that one?
Mm-mm. Nah, I didn't go to that one.
Man, they had some pretty good gizzards up in there, too.
On me.
But yeah,
Nah.
East Side was...
Oh, yeah, Bob's got shut down.
Man.
Bob's got shut down because,
Wow.
sanitary reasons,
Nah, that's a given.
I mean,
They just in there making good food.
Oh, for sure. That's it, man. Ain't nobody
That's it.
complaining.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody complaining. Somebody came from the other side of town. Was like, this how
Yeah.
y'all living?
Yeah.
Yeah, this how we living. So
Now the only place I've been getting catfish is from Tez. But I ain't had Tez in a long I ain't had Tez since the summer.
I ain't had Ted's forever.
You ain't never been there?
I've been to Ted's.
Tez?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bubba's back.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
Bubba's is back. They back over there on
A little culture for y'all.
Yeah, on the east side. They back on the
Same
east side.
spot?
Well, not the same spot. They moved a little bit farther down the street.
And the better part or the worst part?
Well, I guess since it's built up now, it's the better part. Since it's built up over there now.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they...
Because, boy, getting over there was a challenge.
Oh, I know.
Potholes
I know.
all in the
I
parking
know,
lot.
man. And then, I don't know. I used to tell, like, because for a while I was telling Mariah, like, that's how we got on this. I was telling Mariah, like, man, we need to go to Bobo's. And,
Man.
because she ain't never been. I'm like, bro, we need to go.
Oh,
And I'm telling her, like, bro, that's...
Oh, my mouth watering.
Bro, did you put the honey on it?
Of course I did.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, bro.
What do you mean did I
Yeah,
put
bro.
the honey on
Oh,
it?
my goodness, man.
Bro, my brother used to get them all the time.
Yeah.
I would just get some from him.
I'm telling you, man. They would dump your stuff, man.
He like, you want some honey? Yes, I want some honey on it.
While they over there talking, hey, black shirt, come on, man, come on.
Yeah.
You want honey? Yeah.
Bobo's wasn't for the faint of heart, boy.
No, not at all.
Wasn't for
Not
the
at
faint of
all,
heart. Because
man.
it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
People are drunk
Mm-hmm.
and off Henny. They drunk off dark liquor.
and
And if you know anything about people on that dark,
oh, yeah, man.
they're violent.
Oh, yeah, they is not your best crowd at all. At all, man.
But it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
It was
yeah.
so good.
Oh, it was good food, man. I love it.
Man.
And I was like, because the other day I was going and dropping my little brothers off and I drove past them and I said, okay, man, bet. And I told my
Wait, what time?
This was...
Is he open up earlier too?
This was like Friday at like 6:30.
6:30?
Yeah, this was like a 6:30. Because you remember, the sun had already went down. So we had just got done hooping.
I know, but Bobo's didn't used to open up until real late.
Yeah, late. I know. But nah, they was over there. They was over there, bro. And this is the thing, though.
Man.
That's the thing, though. Because, they not... I ain't close to them like I used to be.
Yeah.
And you don't know, like, hey, if they're going to be open and they're not going to be open like that. So, but, yeah, for sure, they back. I seen them.
Man, I go over there, slide over there, get a box.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Slide to the parents' house and
Yeah.
eat it. Because you can't... that's one thing about Bobo's. You
can't
got to
let it
eat it
sit.
fresh.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
You got to eat it fresh.
The next day is not going to happen.
It's not going to happen for you. The chicken, you can get away with it. With the fries and that roll.
Oh, man.
Not gonna
Especially if you already drenched it with the honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to eat it fresh.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man,
yeah.
you should have told me that.
Yeah. That's why I actually, when we went over there, because last week, Mariah had a little thing for her school. We drove past and I was like, dang, they not over here. But we left kind of early, though. I was like, dang, they not over here. I was like, maybe they're going to come over here later, but.
Man, he got to have like a Instagram or something.
Man, that's what
find him.
Yeah, I got to. But no, the reason why I brought that up is because I was talking about, like, bro, I don't think some of us understand, like, the culture difference we have, bro.
It's huge.
It's huge, bro. Like, I be asking Mariah, like, bro, Mariah grew up in a different state, but she grew up in a Haitian household.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, some of their, like, values and stuff, like...
Totally different.
Like, nah, she didn't have that growing up. Like, not just the food, but she didn't have that growing up.
That's why it's important to communicate with people.
It is, man. It's very important. You understand, bro? Your culture, like, even when we were saying, like, when it came to resetting, like, the way I see something is not the way you gonna see it. You know what I'm saying?
I think about that all the time. Like, man, me and Isaiah, we just don't think alike.
No, we do not
at all.
We do not. Hey, to be transparent on that as well, like what I hit you with this week is that I understood like where my role was at. You know what I'm saying? I even tell Mariah, like, bro, my role is not like, I don't find interest in like searching for trademarks and doing research like that. You know, I don't find interest in it. Do I need to know it? For sure. That's why I told you, like, I'm gonna follow you and learn, because I'm willing, like, even as a man, I'm man enough to say, look, bro, I'm gonna let you lead this part of the operation.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to follow and like, okay, look, bro, as long as you go with it, I'm gonna learn from you as you go with it. So, man, I'm gonna just pick it up like that. But one of the things that I want people to understand this as well, because this goes in with everything, bro. Until you finish, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna be successful until you finish, and you gotta know how to reset. This goes in it as well. It's like, as an individual, you gotta understand to know where I lack. It's two things you can do, man. Where you lack, you can pick up and improve upon it. But even within that, you can't do everything on your own. You know what I'm saying? I can't do everything. So I can't, like, even let's say you just showed up and we just recorded. And then I was doing the audio, I was doing the video, I was doing the Instagram, I was doing, bro, it's no way I could do all that. So I'm willing to say, okay, look, man, Zyler gonna handle these things, I'm gonna handle these things. And it's not gonna make me feel like I'm less important. It's not gonna make Zyler feel less important because he don't do the things I do and I don't do the things he does. You know, you gotta understand that it's a team effort in it.
Yeah.
So
just like you couldn't edit audio, I can't edit a video.
Yeah. It's a team effort in it. And I think some of us get so far because when I was talking about editing the book, bro, I should have included people. You know what I'm saying? When it came to me writing the book, I should have.
It's hard work.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I should have included people. Because there's no way for me to say, look, bro, I can't say I'm going to do this. You know, I got to say we are going to do this, because by us doing this, it allows it to get done.
Yeah.
Because it's just some things, bro, even if I can do it, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I got to be
willing. And if you can, it might not be best for you to do it.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying, like, you can learn about trademarks, but it's not for you.
Yeah.
Just like me, I was saying, like, okay, we do have to get trademarks, but I'm learning a lot of these big podcasts, they didn't trademark right off the back.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Like, a lot of the big podcasts, I was like, oh, they didn't trademark their stuff until like they was like 2-3 years in. I'm like, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we got time. And we can talk about that like off camera, because I have an idea on like how we want to do it to get the best bang for our buck.
Yeah.
And the coverage as well. But I realized, like, okay, I still need to talk to actual trademark lawyers and figure things out like that, just to kind of get everything right. And like, okay, do we need to do this first? Do we need to do that first?
Yeah.
Like, okay, we need to make sure we got this done. There's a lot that goes into it, and it's important for you to, like, it's all about delegation.
Yeah.
And it's not a hierarchy of like, okay, you telling me what to do, I'm telling you what to do. It's just, okay, I need to be able to trust that you're going to do this.
Yeah.
Trust that you're going to do that.
Man, that's the
like,
biggest thing right there.
You don't have to worry about me doing audio. You know it's going to get done. I don't have to worry about you editing the video and posting it on Instagram or YouTube. I know it's going to get done. Yeah. Because there's a trust here. So, yeah.
That's the biggest thing, bro. And that, like, when it came to you and you was like, hey, bro, I'm going to do the audio, I had no problem, like, letting it go and just letting you do it. But now that I'm starting to think about it more, like, bro, because at first, bro, this is what happened at first. When it came to you was like, hey, bro, I'm going to take the copyright. I was like, ooh. It's not that I felt like, damn, I'm giving up this. It was like, one side of me I felt like, bro, Zyler is going to run and obtain all this information, you know what I'm saying, doing this, and I'm not going to know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's important to document your process.
Oh, it is.
I've learned that from like corporate environment. Like, I'm pretty happy on like how I'm like got the flow of the audio. I'm going to document it because I guess I'm kind of morbid. Yeah. Like, what if I die?
Oh, yeah, bro.
No, if I die.
That's important.
So it's like, okay, if I die, this needs to keep going. And I don't want you trying to figure out how to do audio on the fly. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I got a document for this. This is how I adjust it. Just like, because every time is different. Like, every guest we have is different. I have to do different things for the audio. I'm like, okay, these are the two main things where you got to tweak with a new person. It's just, you got to document your process and be very, very organized.
You do, man.
It's important to have those soft skills.
Oh, it is, bro. It's very important, man. And that's another thing, is being willing to like see yourself out of the equation. Like, sometimes we got to give it up, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is a prime example. I go hooping with my little brothers, man. And I started taking them to go hoop, especially last week. It was good weather, so we went out several times to play. Oh man, real good,
marvelous.
Oh man, and so we go out there. Yeah, I know, man. It was good. So I still need to. I probably wouldn't have done it, but if I go put up this hammock for sure, I would have been relaxing it because it was good, man. And the wind wasn't crazy out of control, so it was nice. But we go out there and hoop, and one of the things, my little brothers, bro. So it's sometimes when we go out there and hoop, and I'm like, these my little brothers, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that like, I'm like, I don't want them on my team. But it's sometimes I'm like, game, get on the line. Hey, bro, I think I'm going to keep the ball in my hand. It ain't no diss to my little brothers because, one, they continue to amaze me, man. It's crazy, like, when you see, like, them grow up right in front of your face, and then now they doing stuff. It's like, dang, bro, I didn't even know.
Yeah. It's weird because we're not even that different apart.
Yeah.
But I still remember them being toddlers.
Yeah. Like, babies, man.
Yeah.
So we go out there and hoop the other week. Last week, we go out there and hoop. And I think the first game, my little brother didn't get picked up. And that normally happen, man. Sometimes I try to defend him like, hey, man, I ain't running unless they run. But we had odd number 10, so I had to run. But I told him, hey, man, you just pick up next and you'll play the next game.
Yeah.
So he gets out there. First game, my team wins, so I stay on the court. Next game, he's on the court, and it's his team against the team I had. And it was a tight game all the way down to the end. And it was 11-11 was going to 12, first one to 12 wins. And I'm guarding him, my little brother, I'm guarding him, bro. And I kind of like took my eyes off him. Like, you know what? He's sitting over there in the corner 3. Now he can shoot. He's sitting over there in the corner 3. I'm like, man, they ain't about to pass it to him. So I start paying attention to him. I go try to double team the dude. They got the ball. My little brother runs under the basket. They pass it to him. He lays it up, knocks me off the court, beats me. I'm like, bro, my little brother out of all people, bro, and everybody going up to him, and I'm just like, bro, see, in situations like that, so I would go and play with them.
Run it back.
Yeah. Like I got picked up on the next one, man. I had to beat him. But it's like situations like that. And the next day we went out there. I had both of them out there with me. And they was on my team. And I told them, like, most times I go out there and be like, hey, bro, I'm not running unless they on my team.
Yeah.
So we go out there this time, man. And like I said, man, the game kind of got on the line. And, my little brother's like, they normally the youngest dudes out there on the court.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to hoop with little kids unless it's just them two. So it's all grown men out there. And they didn't see me and they didn't see them a few times out there. Because, normally it's the same people out there hooping. Maybe a few people random here and there. But they didn't came to respect them. So, normally they're not treating them like little kids. Like they be out there treating them like, grown men.
Grown men.
They stand up for themselves. I do like see that in them. They do stand up for themselves. But they surprise me with them doing it. But like the game gets on the line and I'll pass on the ball. And I'm like, bro, But I had to start living with myself and saying, like, bro, once you pass them the ball, let them do what they do. If they put it in and they score and they win, okay, we scored and they won. But if they don't, okay, bro, it's a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? But I can't have my hands just all in like, hey, bro, I'm going to do this. No, Zyler, don't do the trademark, like, do it like this. I can't have my hands in everything and just do, and you, same thing on you. You can't be like Isaiah, edit like, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes into the point to where I just, like you said, I got to have confidence in my brother. I got to trust in my brother that he going to do what he said he was going to do. How can I build a relationship with anybody? Whether it's like friendship, it's business, or it's like me and Rob, how can I build a relationship with anybody if I'm not willing to say, look, bro, I believe that you're going to do what you said that you was going to do. That's the only way for me. My little brothers is going out there, they trying to win the basketball game too. So I'm going to have faith in them. Like, bro, you going to do what you need to do to make sure you don't have a turnover, to make sure you get a basket, and to make sure you defending your person. So I got to have faith in you. Like, bro, you going to cover your man. I'm going to cover my man over here. I'm going to get my basket and you going to get yours as well. Instead of just saying, look, bro, I got to do everything and have my hand on it all. For real, like what I'm learning now is that
it's super important to be able to trust who you're working with.
Yeah, it's real important.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about it, bro, is it's no diss to you. But when I first started the podcast, I never saw anybody joining this joint. And I did not know who was going to join. You know what I'm saying?
I just asked.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because when we had did it, we had did what, 2? We had did 2, and I was like, 2. I don't really.
And I got it wrong last time. Episode 9 was our first one that we did together. And then I don't think you came back until like episode 13. Because 9 don't even have a video.
Yeah.
Remember, 9 was when we was on the we was on like you was on the couch and I was at the chair. And we was just,
I'm like, we're trying to figure this all out. I just asked her, like, did you want me to keep doing this? Are we doing?
For sure.
Or am I just a guest? Because I was so confused.
You a part of this joint now.
Now.
Not just a co-host, you co-owner with this joint.
Then I was just kind of, I don't really know. Because I remember we had talked about it years prior, but I was like, I'm not trying to come in and blow your spot up. I know you've been doing it. Because I didn't know that you were actually like doing it. Interviewing people. Doing the whole 9, but we wouldn't have been able to get there unless we had that kind of trust to kind of, all right, cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm giving up on editing videos. It's not. Don't expect no videos from me.
It's all cool, man.
I told you like, bro, I want to edit videos. But okay, I'm not gonna have time to do that. So it's just like, all right, cool. Let's put the focus on getting the trademarks, getting the website. Boom. That's all I'm like. That's the focus, other than like getting better at editing the audio. But that I had to reset. Like, okay, Zyler, you're not going to, because I thought of it, okay, if I edit the audio and the video, okay, cool, audio's cool. But you're going to color correct a certain way. I'm going to color correct a certain way. We're going to edit the videos a certain way, and there's not going to be a cohesion. That's what I'm looking for. It's not going to be very cohesive because you edit differently, I edit differently. And then it's like, okay, what's the brand here? What are we doing? So I was like, okay. 1, you don't have the time. And then 2, the style is going to be different. So just let that go. Just let it go. That's important, like how you were saying that earlier. Like, you just kind of have to figure out what you can and can't do. And just let it go.
Man.
And reset.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta know, like, okay, like at the beginning, I couldn't edit videos. I was not a video editor. I could not do it. But I chose to take on that skill and say, I'm going to learn how to edit videos.
We didn't know how to do any of this stuff.
None of this stuff. But see, that's what I'm saying.
No
like,
lighting, no nothing.
None of that stuff.
We didn't have the shades on the lights.
I'm
like, we didn't have none of that stuff.
None of that stuff, man.
We didn't know any of this.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It's going to be some skills that you're going to have as, okay, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to figure out how to do this. And it's going to be some skills when you're going to say, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to give this to my brother that will learn how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know which ones you willing to take on and which ones you willing to like let out, bro. It's not that you giving it away. And that's one thing I had to understand at first because...
But it's also important that in those situations, if you know something that can be done better, share it with your brother.
Oh, for sure.
Like when how you was like lining up the video, audio, and I was like, bro, you can just sync those two.
I had no idea.
So it's very important to share ideas if you come up across something too. That's why you were saying like with trademarking, you want to learn too, just kind of follow along, but you might learn something different. Like, oh, well, Zyler, look at it this way. I'm like, okay, all right, but I know that. It's supposed to be this class, not this class. And we want this type of I think it's TEAS. It's a lot, but
I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. But that's one of the things, is that what you were saying at first? Because, man, I ain't going to say no names, but there was 2 people, man, that I called. We met at a coffee shop. I met with them. I said, hey, bro, look, this was before there was the Be Eazy Show. This was before there was any of that. And I met up with them. I said, hey, bro, look, I'm about to start this podcast. All I had was the name. I said, look, bro, I'm about to start this podcast. I got the name. I didn't even know how I was going to get on Apple Podcasts, but I didn't even know how to do none of that stuff yet. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff at the beginning. So I just told him, look, man, this was my name. Hey, man, look, I got a few microphones and I got a laptop. Y'all willing to record with me? Like, I need some people to help me get this thing going. They both said, nah, man, that ain't gonna do it. Like, they was like, I ain't got time for that. That ain't what I'm trying to do myself. I said, okay, man, cool. And then I started thinking about it because I was having this conversation with Mariah, and Mariah was telling me, no, it worked out perfectly because with Zyler coming on, it was no like you had to go like prize Zyler into doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like beg him to do this or like really sell him on the idea. It was like you was willing to get on board and go with it. And I was like, yeah, but Zyler was like one of them people that just like felt like that was like, what do they call it? A dime in a dozen. Like that thing was like not something that just would come to you. Like most people, I was like, it was easy because for one, I knew Zyler before any of this stuff was anything. So I already knew you before. So me already having confidence and trust that you could do this was like, it wasn't like, oh, you know, it was no like, oh, I need to get to know this dude first.
You don't have to worry about, oh, the audio ain't going to, things aren't going to get done in time to set us back.
Because I already know you and I know the way you work. And that's what makes it better. But there is going to be times where, because I was telling Mariah now, I was like, man, if we had a third on the team.
Oh my gosh.
Boy. I was like, man,
if there's anybody out there that you willing to work for free, because we working for free.
We working for free.
But you want to get into like helping produce videos and edit videos, it would be great.
Oh, yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
So great, appreciate it.
It would change everything.
I'm telling you, man, because it
would free up a lot on everybody.
It would free up a lot on everybody. Because like I said at the beginning, I was like, whoa, you know, and Mariah was like, yeah, it's good that didn't happen because you didn't really think about who you was going to be. Now, I know they say it like this. They were like, bro, you're going to be in bed with these people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing business with them. Yeah. These is your, like, y'all have a partnership with each other.
And you got to give and get. Because like once I first got on the podcast, I was like, can I cuss on here?
Yeah,
he was like, nah. I was like, man, I threw a little fit because like, man, I'm not
gonna be myself, man.
Yeah. It's been I'm learning to basically show more of myself. Because I mean, cussing isn't necessary, but I mean it's fun. You know? It's fun. But
it makes for a good laugh.
Yeah, exactly. But you can sound foolish at times if you're just on there cussing all the time.
I know, man.
So I've had to learn basically, I'm learning how to talk. I don't know how to talk to people, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm very socially awkward. Like if I yesterday, like when I introduced myself to that girl, I feel like was I rude? Was you paying attention? All right, because
which one?
Like in the auditorium, I think she was wearing green.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no.
Were you paying attention?
No, I felt like you was a go-getter in that situation.
All right, I was like, all right, cool. I didn't want to be rude because I had never seen her before, and I was like, all right, let me introduce myself. But I was like, all right, nice to meet you.
Yeah. That's what I feel like, because I just seen her walk away. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, was this conversation over? I was like, because I just sat back and I was watching. I was like, I guess it was over, you know? Because I was about to say something to you, but I was like, no, I'm going to just let him finish talking, because, you know?
No, I was just like, at this point, I'm not trying to, like, I just wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
But I get so wrapped up in my head, like, am I supposed to keep going? But I was like, all right, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I know your name now. You know who I am. Yeah. Cool. Leave it at that. But I'm learning how to do that. The podcast has made me better at being able to do that.
Yeah.
Because before, I wouldn't have said nothing to her.
Oh, man.
I was like, man, she'll figure it out.
Bro, this is kind of on the same line, bro. But I was like, I got to tell. I was actually happy with myself. Like, I got to tell Zyler this. When me and Mariah got in the car, because Mariah had a little party thing, like, with her classmates. I guess, because the year is coming into a close, they wanted to do it before finals week. So they had a little party, and then afterwards, me and a few of Mariah's friends, we went to go eat ice cream at, I think it was called like Marbles downtown. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Marble Slab?
I think Marble Slab. Yeah, downtown where they make
like
the ice cream.
Harkins?
Yeah.
Marble Slab.
Yeah. So we went there, and I had been there before. I just couldn't remember the name. But
I've never been. But
for real? Oh, it's good.
It's expensive.
Oh, it is expensive. I give them that. It is expensive. But it's good. So we go down there, and like I said, these are Mariah's like classmates. They not all friends. They're classmates. Yeah. I don't know none of these people. I know a few of them just because Mariah be on like Zoom with them and she'll call them and I'll just say what's up on the phone, but I don't really know these people.
I'm bad at that.
But it's this one dude, shout out to Cody, man. He know, and he should be listening to the podcast.
He subscribe.
He should subscribe.
Better subscribe.
Oh, he subscribed. I seen him subscribe. This is what I'm getting to. So I'm sitting down and I don't know this dude. You know, this dude is, I'm not going to say where he's from. He's not from Oklahoma. So, and I'm sitting there talking to him and everything. And it's just so easy for me to just like flow these, you know, saying willy-nilly conversation. You know, they just, first we was talking about OSU, then we started rambling about other things, started talking about movies and music and everything. He said he's a real big concert. And I started talking about the concert that you go to. And I talked about, he said, man, because I told him about TV Girl. He said, man, I'm going to look them up and everything. Because he started talking about all these other like bands and artists he listened to. But we just got to rambling, man. And it really wasn't me. But when we was about to leave, Mariah said, all right, let's take a picture. So everybody took a picture and we leaving the place. And he went to shake my hand. He said, hey, man, I'm Cody. And I said, hey, man, I'm Isaiah. And I said, man, I told him about the podcast before. I said, man, you should look up my podcast. It's called the Be Eazy Show. I pulled out my phone, showed him and everything. He pulled it out and he went straight. I think he was on Spotify, one of them. But he subscribed right then and there. He didn't do it for the YouTube, but you know, if he's on there, hey, shout out to him. Like, comment, subscribe. And
5 stars.
Yeah, you already know. But I was telling Mariah when I got in the car, I was so geeked. Because I was like, Mariah, well, it really wasn't me. He executed on it, but I was like, Mariah, I executed on it. Like, I actually got homie's name. You know what I'm saying? I actually like secured a relationship right there.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it fall through. You know, like I normally do. I just have good conversations with people.
All right, bro.
We just go about our way.
Yeah.
And like, unless Mariah have another event where I would never see that dude again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we secured that right there. And then he was like, hey, I'm following you on Instagram so we can stay in touch because like, I like what you're doing. I said, see, all right. I secured that. I was like, man, I got to tell Zyler that joint because normally I ain't securing them joints. They just falling through.
I don't even go the extra. I don't even talk to them.
Bro, that's
the
thing.
People think I'm mean.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mean.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little mean, but working on that.
Yeah.
But I'm not a people person. I'm learning how to be more social. It's hard for me because I'm always in my head thinking. So I'm like, okay, now I need to be able to execute and say something in real time. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to write.
Yeah.
Because like I be speaking my own little language. I got to give my supervisor a shout out because he didn't learn how to speak Zyler.
Yeah.
Because like I'll go in there and I'm going off about whatever I'm doing and at first, you can kind of see like he wasn't able to follow.
Yeah.
But like now at this point, it's like, okay, now it's on me to be able to convey. Because like I'll write a report, very clear reports. I'm very good at writing reports. Yeah. When I'm talking to you, I'll get to thinking because I'll think and then I start stuttering because I'm still thinking. I'm thinking 1,000, words per minute. Yeah. But my mouth can only do so much. That's why I get caught up. And that's how I was when I was younger. I was like, man, I'm stuttering because I'm thinking so fast. I'm done talking. I'm not gonna talk anymore. So I just kind of like fade in the background, like, all right, cool, I'll talk when I need to. Yeah. Granted, this was after middle school because we were terrible in middle school. But like, yeah, we were, oh my gosh. But on high school,
there was no reason.
In high school, I got way more quiet. Quieter, what's the proper term? Somebody tell me. But I got more quiet because I just learned to listen more.
Yeah.
But
I just figured out I wouldn't want to be in trouble no more.
Honestly, what it clicked for me in 8th grade, bro, y'all, all y'all do is talk about people. I was like,
y'all Negroes ain't up to no good, man.
Like, why y'all do that? I was like, man, you know what, man, you're right.
Oh, man.
Like, all I do is talk about people. Yeah. And it was just insecurities on my part. It's like I gotta kill them before they kill me. So I'm spraying every day, bro. Like you're not finna get me.
Ain't gonna have no weeds in my yard
at all. Cause like I'm wearing hand-me-downs. I ain't got the cool clothes. Like man, I'm not.
Come with it. Yeah, I want you to.
I'm spraying.
You just going into school, man. Wow, why you mad, man?
Yeah, cause I got on hand-me-downs, man. These pants are too big. That's why. So I'm gonna get you before you get me. It's all about insecurities. And all those insecurities kind of compounded into me having poor social skills because I was too afraid to, get talked about. Yeah. So it's like I congratulate you on, forming that bond. Because as you see, like I'm glad to see that we're both working on it. Like you saw it with me, and now you telling me, all right, we're both working on it to be better.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Granted, I ain't tell her to, like, comment, subscribe. I was just like, all right, let me just get to know your name. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I know that will happen, man. It steps into it. So
it start with an M. Shouts out to you.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah,
but it starts with that, man. Like I said, I can't give full credit to me because it was on his. He went out and said, "Hey, man, I'm Cody." Yeah. If it was up to me, we would have. Adios, man. Be easy.
I can sit here quiet all day.
Be easy,
ain't nothing for me.
And I mean, I don't have no problem talking to him. I told you, I don't mind small talk. Like, it don't really.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know you said you don't like it, but I don't really mind it, man. But
I want to talk about something. Like on the wedding day.
We did.
Like when we was talking to, the groom, not the groom, but the people that I sat with.
Yeah.
I was asking them about what they do for a living and then having them break down what they do. Okay, boom. Now I learned something.
Yeah.
I just don't. How's the weather? Yeah, it's been cold lately.
Yeah.
It's been raining.
Nah, man.
I've had to do that at work. I've had to do that at work a few times. I kind of giggle once I'm done. Like, all right, I got it in me. So I can do it. But it's just, it's like, man, I'd much rather not.
I already know, man. But nah, it went smooth though, for sure. But that's one of the things I was like, yeah, I gotta tell Zyler. I was geek driving home. I was like, yeah, man, like man, because that joint right there, like, and it's things like that can be opportunities that get started. So like, you remember I told you about the dude about the music from Chicago. Yeah, remember I told you about him. It's like things like that, like securing that stuff, those relationships. I just never know when those things are gonna come back around to being necessary. Like I told Mariah, I mean, we could still have them on, but I was like, for real, if that dude, like, if he was already a pharmacist, like could have dude on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy right there. It's just like by building that relationship, just being in the same place.
He will be.
Oh, he will be, for sure. He will be. And that stuff you never said. You never know when it can come back around for you.
Man, go ahead and slide me if
No,
I'm just playing.
No, but like he could have him on. Like he has some stories to tell, even with, like in that little short time we was talking. So and just that right there, you never know when those things are gonna come back around. So like relationships is important. Picking the right relationships is important too. You know, it's like
you can't just let anybody in.
No. It's like
you can't let them energy robbers in.
No. You can't win with everybody, man. I know it sounds dirty, but you can't win with everybody. No. It's the truth. It's like when I go play 5-on-5, I realize like, bro, I can't win with everybody. You know,
no matter how good your intentions are,
can't win with everybody. It just won't happen. So, you know, but you got to take the time to get back with yourself, reset, figure out where you're missing, where you're going wrong, tighten your screws down, change your oil, get back to it,
and finish.
Man, finish. Once you.
There's no point in resetting if you're not going.
There's no point in resetting if you're not going to finish. What's the point of like working on this thing and critiquing if you're not trying to get to the end game, the end goal? Like, what's the point? You might as well just quit from the start.
Yeah.
So
stay on the couch, eat that ice cream.
Yeah.
I know Brahms ice cream so good.
What's the point of doing better? What's the point of doing better? So yeah, man. That's important, man. That's important.
But you got any closing statements, man?
I just know in middle school, man, I was tired of getting in trouble. I just know that. I think that clicked, bro, in 7th grade, bro. When I got suspended, and I figured out they was sending dudes home, because I had never got suspended before.
Yeah.
7th grade, when they suspended me, and I got suspended for a stupid reason. You know, we was play fighting, man. And just because I threw a punch,
so it was play fighting?
Yeah.
I was gone that day.
No, it wasn't no serious fight, bro.
And they made it seem like it was a serious fight.
No, it was not no serious fight, man. It was not no serious fight. And shout out to homie, man. I ran into him the other day. Like,
I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah, I'll tell you. But that just showed you right there that it wasn't no serious thing, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, we still like ended up talking and everything. I can tell you the full story maybe another time, but it was stupid.
Yeah, I never got caught. Somebody told on me once, and I went to ISR, but
oh no, they sent me home. And when I got sent home, I was like, oh yeah, they real, they serious in here, man.
I'm getting in trouble.
Oh man, hey, this was one of the things, bro. I know this is way off topic, but I got to tell this story now since we talking about that. I was just thinking about this the other day. It was this principal, man, in middle school. You remember Mr. Fleas? But now I get sent to the office, and like I said, Mr. Fleas had just became the principal, and for some reason, bro, I think he had it out for me. Like he was like, bro, I see something in this dude, because you remember I was getting ASD in 7th grade. I was slipping up. ASD on the regular.
Who was giving you ASD?
I can't remember the teacher's name.
Nobody went to Schuler's ASDs. We just tore those up.
I already know, man. But no, it was I can't remember the lady's name, but our math teacher, man, I cannot remember her name. Oh, she was giving me ASD.
She sure did.
Yeah, she was giving me ASD. Yeah. And then
I remember that.
You remember we got that other geography teacher or history teacher. What was her name? Because you remember the dude, the coach, he left in the middle of the year, and then we got the lady. She was straight up giving me ASD.
I liked her.
No hesitation.
I liked her.
No, go in the hall.
She liked me.
And I'll come back in, sign my name on the paper.
Dang.
Yeah, out of school detention on the regular. And then I got sent to ISR several times that year. And it wasn't until I got sent home, man. But every time I got ASD or ISR, man, for some reason, Mr. Fleas was always there. He would always come over there and talk to me and say the same thing, man. Hey, man, you a good kid, bro. You're not supposed to be doing this stuff. You a good kid. I guess he maybe because he seen my grades or something, but he's like, bro, you are a good kid. And
same thing happened to me in ISR, but it was a different teacher.
Bro, it didn't start with Mr. Fleet. It started with my parents, like my mom and my pops. Like it started with them. They used to always tell me the same thing, like, bro, you are a good kid. And when I got suspended, that's when it got real. Cause you know, when I used to get on, we got the old fashioned, like it was go get the belt. First it was clean your room, go get the belt, get a whooping, eat, go to sleep, man, cry yourself to sleep, stuff like that. And that's just the way it was. But and them bus rides, man, I always went like that going home. I'm like, dang, man. I'm like, as soon as I get on the bus, I'm walking in the door. And so my pops would always tell me though, before, like, even after I got a whooping or before, he was like, man, you a good kid, bro. This is not what you do. And I remember when I got suspended, he was like, oh, bro, obviously these whoopings ain't working. I said, oh man, like I really didn't push the point of no return. Either I can stretch this thing and just keep like becoming down this line, or I can like listen, like when he was
whooping to change your life.
Oh man,
I had one in 7th grade. Bro, You can literally, if you look back on it, I can see where I was headed.
Yeah.
And where that whooping
like it changed the curve.
Turned me into a security analyst. I went from wanting to be a gangbanger to a security analyst.
These brothers is real, man.
Like moms and dad came through like the SWAT team. They had my phone. They had all the evidence.
No, they was literally the SWAT team, bro.
I was wilding, bro. I was wilding.
No, I know. Same with me.
And they caught me slipping. Got that whooping. I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I had to clean back.
Bro, I was really slipping. Like
that's when it gets real.
It's sometimes I got some serious whoopings for doing some serious stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
Like serious. I ain't gonna say it on the pod, but
me neither. But
yeah, it happened. But
and it's crazy. I was like 13.
Man, I'm young, bro. Young. Like I should not be doing this type of stuff at all.
We was gonna do it anyway. Until that whooping came.
Boy, but like that's the thing. Pop said, hey, look, I can't whoop you because it ain't working. He was like, of course I can whoop you and you're going to feel it. But he was like, obviously they ain't doing nothing. Me and Pop sat down, man, had a real conversation at the end, man. He said the same thing he always said. He's like, bro, you are a good kid. Literally, bro, like that one thing right there. After that, bro, like I can't remember getting sent home. I got ASD in high school a few times for some stupid reasons, but it was like, whatever.
I think I got ASD in high school once.
I never went to ISR and I never got suspended. But get this, being a good kid, bro, saved me because senior year, I went down a different path. I started doing other things, dabbling in other things, you know. And I was going to school like that. I was skipping a lot. I'm talking about missing half days, full days, a lot of school, man. And it got to the point to where my mom used to call me when I was skipping. She used to call and pick up the phone. She'd be like, where you at? I'm at the house. I done went to school, dropped off my little sister, and went back home. I was talking, bro, some days, like, I was just throwing, like, some, you know, I always...
Stressing your mom out for what?
For what? Stupid stuff, man. And
we still do it, but we love y'all.
Yeah, man, for sure I love moms and pops, man. And this was crazy. So, the principals, man, in high school, they was like, hey, bro, you're not about to graduate. I said, what? I said, hold on, who y'all talking to, man? It was like, yeah, bro, you're not about to graduate. It was like, all them tardies that you got, all them absences, yeah, you don't have enough days, bro, to graduate. You got two options. They were like, you can either go to ISR or you can pass all your finals. If you don't pass all your finals, you're not going to graduate. I said, what? And she was like, the reason why I'm not going to just send you straight, because my homie that I was running with, he got straight to ISR. They didn't even give him the option to pass his finals. They said straight to ISR for like 7 days. And he had to be there every single day. Cause I remember like that was like a long week. Cause I was like, hey homie, like he had to be there every single day. Could not miss, could not be late, none of that stuff. And if he did, you ain't graduate. But they gave me the option. They said, look, you can either go to ISR with him or you can pass all your finals. And they was like, the only reason why I'm allowing you to do that second option is because you're a good kid. They was like, we know this ain't you. And they was like, the reason why they saying that, they was like, bro, look at your report card, bro. Your grades do not show that you do this type of stuff. And I was like, dang, bro, that stuff right there, like I said, with relationships, you never know when that stuff gonna come back around. You never know when a simple piece of like advice can like help, like just simple stuff. Like my parents continue saying, like I always had that conscious thing in my head, like, dang, bro, I really ain't supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
You know, like this ain't the life I'm supposed to be living, bro. And it's why, because my parents kept telling me over and over and over again, like, bro, you are a good kid. And then you got other principals saying, bro, you are a good kid. And then I get into high school, bro, and they like threatening me. And my mama used to tell me, she's like, bro, if you ain't graduate, you're not gonna be living here. You ain't gonna be in this house, bro.
Living here.
And I used to tell them, like, mama, you tripping. Like, oh, you know, I'm rolling back over in the bed, going back to sleep. I'm supposed to be at school, man. And I used to be like, mama, there's no way they not gonna let me graduate. You know, I done made like good grades all the way up until this point. This is the last semester of high school. When they pulled me into that office and they told me that, I said, oh, this is real. They really not about to let me graduate, bro. I got to get this thing in control.
Couldn't be me.
Man, bro. And I passed them finals, man. In that class, one of the classes they was really stressing me about, it was English. That teacher hated me. And I had football players in my class, football players and basketball players. It was a good class. Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was real funny. But it didn't go well. And then my science class, my science professor, bro, or a science teacher, this dude left in the middle of the year to go become a full-time brewer. He made his own beer. Mm-hmm. He wanted to become full-time. He quit in the middle of the year.
Don't blame him.
So they gave us a backup. They gave us a coach, a basketball coach. And she came in and I thought, he was like, oh, this is a breeze. Bro, she came in and laid the law down. I said, I'm out. I stopped coming to class. So I just skipped her class even if I didn't have nowhere to go, I just skipped her class. I was like, I ain't going there.
I never skipped a day of class.
Dang, bro. Once I started doing it, I was like, man, this really ain't that bad. Until they got on to me.
My mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
I'm not finna go home.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure not finna be dealing with going home after they done called the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I'm not trying to deal with my mama. I'm not trying to deal with my daddy.
Mm.
I'm going to class.
I don't blame you, man. Yeah, I started skipping and like...
You brave.
Yeah, it got bad. So, and that's what I'm saying. It got bad to the point where it was trying to kick me out. But that professor, that teacher, that lady, that science teacher, she went and talked to the principal and was like, hey, man, he ain't coming to class. They was like, bro, you need to pass her final. And then you need to pass your English final. Because I needed that English one, man, to pass. But like all together, man, is that, like I said, just by that simple thing of them saying that, like, bro, you a good kid. Like, that thing put it all together, man. So, for sure, man. But whatever platform that you're listening to this on, whether it be YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, if you can like, comment, subscribe, leave us a 5-star rating. Do not forget to share this episode with somebody. Do not forget to share the previous ones with somebody. And like as always, man, as we say, marketing is the best word of mouth is the best marketing tool that we have. So, like I said, man, I'm Coach Williz. This is Zyler, man. Till the next one, y'all. Be easy.
Peace.